Hey everyone, Graz here once again, and today we're going to take a look at the last member of the mechanical trio, which is the twins. The twins can be quite challenging, especially if you don't have a set of wings. Mobility is a big part of this battle. I'm going to break them down and give you guys some tips on how to beat them. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please feel free to put them down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you as always. And some of our advanced players, feel free to share some of your own tips down there as well. One thing to note, as always, this battle can be made easier with potions, so make sure you get Regeneration, Iron Skin, Endurance. Life Force can help a lot, but you can also get a boost from Rage and Wrath potions as well. The extra damage does come in handy. One accessory that I really feel is required for this fight is the wings, again because mobility is a big thing with these guys. Again, it's going to be a 2-on-1 fight, and if your movement speed is lacking, this can cause some issues. Having the power of flight gives you more places to roam and makes the battle a little bit more easier, so you don't just get boxed in by these guys, especially in Phase 2 where things get a little bit more challenging. As for accessories when it comes to reforging, again, warding is always a great bet as it gives you extra defense. When you're feeling confident with better gear, menacing will make short work of the twins. When it comes to comparison, I want to compare the twins more to Skeletron Prime than the Destroyer, because again, their hit points aren't as high, and basically it all comes down to tactics and how you take them down. So when it comes to weapons, you can pretty much use something along the lines of the weapons you would use for Skeletron Prime, or even a Destroyer. If you're unsure about those, feel free to go back and check out those other two videos for an in-depth discussion on weapons for them. If you've already defeated the Destroyer, then making the Mega Shark will give you a nice sizable boost. Again, the Uzi will work out really good too, but I have a strong preference for the Mega Shark in this battle. When it comes to armor, Palladium and Cobalt can be used to defeat the twins, but if you're feeling uncomfortable, Mithril or Orichalcum will be pretty good as well. Summoners, I fear, may have a bit more of a challenge with this. Generally, all other classes really don't need an arena, but when it comes to summoners, chances are you're probably going to need something because you have the spider staff, and the spiders don't handle very well without a background. So you're going to have to probably make a big arena with a background so the spiders can keep up with the twins. Elsewise, you'll have to keep the twins lower to the ground or buildings in order for the spiders to jump up and latch on. Because without that, damage and DPS overall will suffer greatly. So I really don't recommend an arena unless you're a summoner. Now, getting to the main fight, it's going to be a 2-on-1 battle. Your best bet to defeat them is to focus on one eye and then work on the other. So generally, my strategy is usually to focus on Spasmatism first and get it out of the way. Generally, Spasmatism shoots Cursed Flame Fireballs in Phase 1. It also tends to charge the player. I find it more of the challenging of the two, and getting it out of the way first is usually good. Though you can have your own preference, you could try to do Retinizer. As for Retinizer, it just generally shoots lasers at you and just tries to stay above you. When it comes to Phase 2 for the twins, things usually get ramped up pretty quickly, so that's why I recommend doing it one at a time, because if you have both in Phase 2, it becomes a lot more difficult. So for Retinizer, generally Retinizer is going to shoot a bunch of lasers. The closer it is to death, the faster those lasers get. That's the easy part, I believe. That's usually why I leave Retinizer for last. When it comes to Spasmatism, it does large lunges that do a ton of damage, and it has a Cursed Flamethrower attack, which again will cause a lot of damage in the process. And nobody wants to deal with that Cursed Inferno debuff. At this point, if you begin to feel overwhelmed, don't feel bad for retreating a little bit. You probably don't want to despawn them, but there's no shame in trying to get space between either you and one of these eyes, because again, Phase 2 can be quite challenging. Consider it more of an HP burn segment where you pretty much have to burn them down as quick as possible. This is where your Rage or Wrath potion can come in real handy. Overall, for some, this may take some time and it may take some practice, but after a while you can get this, you just stay determined, and you'll easily get into the groove. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps those who are having issues out there. Again, feel free to let me know down below in the comments section if it's helped or not. Any comments, questions, or suggestions as well. Any new viewers out there, feel free to subscribe for more Terraria content. We have Let's Plays, Top 5s, Helping Hands, and other videos as well coming out, as well as covering other game titles too. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'll see you again next time. The video's over, but there's more where that came from. Be sure to subscribe for more Terraria Let's Plays, Top 5s, and other videos as well as we cover different titles. You can click on one of the videos here for more. Be sure to rate this video accordingly as it helps the channel out greatly. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.